Gave my mother-in-law a fake copy of our house key and exposed her at Christmas dinner. I married my husband last year. His mom is extremely snoopy and annoying as F. She can't help it and it's just how she is, as my lovely in-laws say. So my husband and I moved into a new house recently and my mother-in-law kept pushing to get an emergency house key that she can use. She promised us that she would only use the key for an emergency, but given the fact that she had a key for our old apartment and she walked in on us being intimate twice, I was sure I did not want to give her a key. It wasn't out of the ordinary for her to just barge in during any waking moment. But, my husband didn't think it was a big deal, and ensured me to just give her the key. I just felt like I couldn't trust this woman, but since she kept pushing, I gave in and gave her a key. But little did she know, I had sent her a fake key, and no one knew besides me. She had the most smug look on her face when I hand-delivered her the key. She was so happy to take back her control. So weeks go by, and on Christmas dinner my mother-in-law angrily calls me out in front of the entire family that I gave her a fake key. She shamed me for doing this in front of everybody, and told everybody how disrespectful I am. So in my defense I asked her how she'd found out it was fake. She said that her and her husband were out while me and my husband weren't home, and wanted to come inside the house and take a look. So at that point I reminded her, "Didn't you say you would only use it if there was an emergency? So basically you tried to get in when there was no emergency, breaking the promise that you made to us." She started to go red in the face and everyone started to stare at her. Some of the family even laughed at her for how red she was. She then got up from her seat and ran into the bathroom where she had the biggest meltdown I've ever seen. I've never heard a 60-plus-year-old woman throw a tantrum. I mean, she was literally crying and screaming so loud that the neighbors knocked on the door to see if everything was alright. My husband and his sisters kept giving me looks and then my husband screamed at me in the car. He called me a liar and said I humiliated and manipulated his mom. He is now demanding that I apologize to his mom and accusing me of ruining Christmas dinner because of my childish behavior.